Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Face of Twitch and YouTube. We're gonna try this. Um, I wanna take a look here. I wanna see if it's working. We only seem to be showing Twitch viewers in the corner, but thing we'll have to figure out later. You know what? I don't have any viewers at the moment, so why don't I just try to figure that out? Viewer count. Properties. There we go. Ah, welcome YouTube to Star Trek Sunday. This is something I've been doing on Twitch. Used to do on Twitch, started doing again, and then I thought, why not try doing the multi-stream thing? See if it works out alright. So, that's the plan. Hopefully, if anybody from YouTube joins, say hello in the chat. Let's get into it. Comfortable here. Did I make up my active ship yet? Don't ask if I walk away. My UI is very small for some reason. See if I can fix it. Much better. Ah, now I can actually see my interface. Let's go to the ship. Hey, YouTube has a big delay. I'm monitoring it on another device. And here we are. Things are set up fine. Get her right in position. Another one of those options. Turned on here. Nice. I feel like there's a option that I'm looking for to set the camera to follow. Ah, here we go. I don't want it to automatically go all the way back. That's what I want. Target? Yeah, that's what I want. There we go.
My friend sacrificed so much to secure peace with the Klingons. I bear the responsibility for the consequences to him and his crew, a thought that troubles me to this day. The hope was that this alliance would last forever. It did not. The Klingons have chosen war. The Federation is doing its utmost to protect its borders and the billions of innocents who call this space home. But I fear that this conflict may be our undoing. Alright. Off to do our little mission here. Apparently we're not supposed
soon after Vulcan. There we go. I can enter the Vulcan system, go find this Ambassador Soketh.
Greetings. Thank you for agreeing to escort the ambassador to Pajem. Ambassador Soketh is currently attending a ritual to honor the end of the Kalrek holiday. He will be done soon, but the ambassador is hesitant to use transporter technology. His bias against the transporters is not logical, but I have come to accept it. I believe that Soketh would be much more comfortable traveling by shuttlecraft. I have received clearance for you to land near the ambassador's location. I look forward to meeting you in person.
Of course, even though I'm in
Starfleet
an
shuttlecraft.
X class,
This is Vulcan Orbital Control. You are cleared
Starship, I
to
still
land
have a
at the
regular
requested coordinates.
shuttlecraft.
Welcome to Vulcan. Please enjoy your stay.
Basically, surprise. Not normal Vulcan area. Equipping.
Captain, I regret to inform you that we have come to an impasse in completing your mission. Allow me to explain. As you know, Pajem is sacred to the Vulcan people, and access to it is strictly prohibited. Ordinarily, this would not present any difficulty, but Sabin, the leader of the order that maintains the monastery, has chosen this moment to illogically refuse to grant Ambassador Soketh permissions to meet with the abbot at Pajem. This is most abnormal.
Yeah, because he's no spoke. Clearly, I've played this before, but I wanted to do a new character for this for my return to Star Trek Sunday. So wait.
The ambassador has considered going to the council to request that they overrule Sabin, but the process will take time that he simply does not have. If the ambassador is unable to complete his journey to Pajem now, he will have to delay it until after the trade conference at Corridan is complete, and that could take weeks.
Okay, you're Vulcans. What do you care?
The ambassador, I'm afraid, has spent too much time off-world. I have seen it change him. His interactions with other species have grown easier over the years, but our own people have become more challenging for him to deal with. Perhaps you could speak to Sabin. I know he has a great deal of respect for Starfleet, and you might have an easier time than he has in convincing him to grant the ambassador's request.
Fine.
Peace and long life. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Huh. I didn't know that was an option.
Sarketh accuses me of abandoning logic, but he is the one refusing to explain his reasons for wanting to go to Pajem. The planet is sacred. Our ancestors walked those paths. They found understanding and serenity in its quiet. When I am at Pajem, I feel more at peace than any place else in the galaxy. Pajem has been touched by outside influences in the past. The Federation is at war. Now more than any other time, we must protect this refuge. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors? That should never have happened. Buildings that had stood for 12 centuries were destroyed because we allowed politics and war in a place where there should only be logic and contemplative thought. As you know, when the Federation was founded, your people and mine rebuilt the monastery by hand. We pledged to keep it safe from the cares of the galaxy. Now only those who seek peace may enter. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors? I neither trust him nor distrust the ambassador. I simply do not understand him. He will not reveal his reasons for wishing to speak to the abbot, and has refused a mind meld with me. Normally, I could respect his privacy, but other things I have heard trouble me. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors? Sarketh has spent more and more time away from Vulcan in recent years, and seems ill at ease in what was once his home. Tapella admits he has changed in the past few months. He spends hours closeted in his study, and does not share meals with his staff as he used to. Tapella says that the stress of the war with the Klingon Empire is taking its toll. She hopes the peace of Pajem will restore him. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors? I will permit it if you will pledge to me, on your honor as a Starfleet officer, that you will protect Pajem from harm. Sarketh says his reasons for wanting to speak to the abbot are private. I will accept that, but only if you are with him. I know I can trust Starfleet. Please, protect Pajem from any who would violate its sanctity.
Sure. Alright, let's not have rubber banding.
Welcome to Vulcan. Do you have any questions? Excellent. Our departure has been delayed long enough by the whims of one man. I am prepared for the journey and can leave immediately.
Alright.
Starfleet shuttlecraft, we have logged your flight trajectory, and you are cleared for departure. Live long and prosper.
Alright. Punch it.
Your inventory has a replicator that will allow you to buy and sell items. Press I to open your
Don't need your notifications.
This is Captain Katak to all Klingon vessels. Target their warp drive. There will be no escaping our vengeance this time.
Alright. So you choose death. Should get some cannon.
Cease your fire, Captain! Perhaps today is a day for words. My fellow captains were blinded by our vengeance toward the shapeshifter aboard your vessel. They have died with honor. But if I am to die this day, then I would prefer to regale the halls of Stovokor with the tale of that foul creature's death. Ha! So even the mighty Federation has been fooled by the beast. Your guest from Vulcan is not as he or she seems, Captain. They are an Undine. They put on a false face and try to control us, but we Klingons know better. We will hunt them down until the last of these honorless dogs dies screaming.
Proof.
Proof? Pah! Allow me to stick a blade in its belly while I look it in the eye while it dies. That should be proof enough, even for Starfleet.
I'll take that into consideration.
If you wish the honor of the kill yourself, then it is yours to have. So long as the Undine dies, I will meet my death with eyes wide open and victory in my heart. I await your decision. Close hailing frequencies.
I'll stop. Sensor scans indicate that Klingon vessels' warp drive, shields, and weapon systems are all offline. I don't even think they have impulse power. Whatever you decide to do, can't really do much about it. Indian species. Encountered by the system with the catalog as species 472. As the Klingon commander indicated, they are indeed capable of changing shape. Additionally, they have telepathic abilities that aid them in infiltrating the cultures of other species. They could do. But that is a conclusion that we cannot rule out. Violate his ambassadorial immunity. The Undine are superior to humans, or anyone from our dimension to be an inferior life form. The vessels are more than a match for the board, they're representing great still in this quarters.
My patience is growing thin, Captain. If you lack the stomach to slay the beast aboard your vessel, then any Klingon here would gladly do it for you. I'd hate for you to stain that pretty Starfleet uniform with Undine blood. Then the beast is slain? Makar! Very good! Perhaps you've the heart of a warrior after all. Let me look upon our enemy, and tonight we will dine together as warriors and drink to the honored dead!
Captain, I take my meditations very seriously. Why have I been summoned to the bridge?
Accused. Meet your accuser.
Alive? You're a fool, Captain! Strike now before it's too late!
Not without proof.
You want proof? Then lower your shields and allow me to beam over. Once the Undine's blood coats my blade, you'll see it for what it truly is. A Grint hound in Tark's clothing.
There's no need, Captain. The situation is not difficult to unravel. My concern lies in the logic of you entertaining this Klingon's meritless claim. A most illogical conclusion. Allow us to examine the facts, Captain. You have a crippled Klingon vessel, whose captain has made unsubstantiated claims that I am an Undine, a species that is known to both the Federation and the Klingon Empire as a considerable threat.
That's a reasonable consideration.
Potentially, but only if a great many other factors were to be true. Is it not much more likely that the Klingons have, in the face of defeat, instead sought to exploit Starfleet's desire for peaceful resolutions to conflict in order to repair their vessel and renew their assault?
Status?
A true warrior strikes without mercy, Captain. I only hope to teach you this lesson personally before the Undine does. We may not be able to best your vessel, but a Klingon knows many roads to victory. The beast may have evaded my vengeance for now, but I can still ruin its plans here at Pajem.
A wise precaution. Though I admit I am eager to see my people safe, I will await word until the monastery is secured. And Captain, let not my journey here be for naught.
You shouldn't be eager for anything, sir.
A wise
Was not firing for some reason. Mildly annoying. He's loot walking while we're here. Fine. Oh, I was trying to roll, dang it. That was super late.
I have terrible news. Vulcan security forces have discovered the body of Ambassador Soketh. They have determined that he was killed by a phaser blast at short range. His remains were discovered in a stasis chamber hidden in a cavern beneath the Ambassador's residence. The Ambassador on your ship, the one that I have been working for, is an imposter.
Klingons
You
were
need to
right.
be very careful. This imposter was able to fool Soketh's closest associates for months. He is crafty and very patient. Now that he has been discovered, he will be dangerous.
Yeah. He's an Undine.
Such emotion on your face. I see now my deception has been exposed. Pity. Capturing the abbot so we could replace him as well would have been beneficial. But we are strong. We will prevail. You are weak, and the weak shall perish.
I want to drive it first. Now we can up. Oh, I was trying to target that. That one coming. Gotta keep your shields balanced. Fuck your ship. USS Challenger?
This is Captain LaForge of the USS Challenger. Glad to see we made it here in time to lend you a hand. Perhaps you'll return the favor someday. LaForge out.
Oh, I'm sure we will. I'm pretty positive we'll run into LaForge again later. Get it.
The ambassador was an Undine? I'm afraid their infiltration of the Federation goes much deeper than we realized. Who knows what kind of havoc they could create?
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
I want some cannons.
I've received a report there is a Bolian freighter that is overdue arriving at Earth space dock. It may need assistance.
Don't need these help op things. Good lord, YouTube is so far behind.
To any ships in range, this is Dana Brott of the transport SS Azura. Please help. Warp core containment field down. Radiation flooding ship. Communications and life support failing. Cannot eject warp core. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us.
Going as fast as my Warp 5 engine will allow me.
To any ships in range, this is Dana Brott of the transport SS Azura. Please help. We're being pursued by Orion raiders. Crew injured, taking heavy fire. Dropping out of warp near your coordinates. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us.
They're caught in a little bit of that blast. Alright, time to beam over.
Captain, I'm concerned about the radiation on the Azura. She might have some damage to the warp core, but our sensors can't pick up enough to determine exactly what you'll find over there. I'm sure I can send you and the away team to the ship safely, but getting you back might be a problem until the Azura's critical damage is repaired. Step on the transporter pad when you're ready to go, and be careful, sir.
Science career thing. Vaporized. Yeah. Oh crap. Great, I found a dribble. So many grenades.
We hit an Orion ambush on our way to K7. We lost our weapons almost immediately, and then we took a direct hit near engineering. Our warp engine's magnetic antimatter containment field failed. We had no choice but to drop shields and use the power to try to stabilize the containment field. As soon as the shields were down, Orions boarded the ship. I'll never let those green pirates have the Azura. Please, take my crew to safety. I'll keep trying to stabilize the warp core. If I'm lucky, I can buy you some time.
Why are there Klingons here? Is that not? They're still just cheering. They're still just like, why you no die? That's plasma.
It is no surprise that the cowardly Orions cannot even handle raiding a freighter. But their call for assistance has given us a chance for glorious combat.
Don't get up in my face, I'll beat you with this rifle. Odessa, we have Klingons. Why was that not a spoken voice line?
now if you knew what's good for you, Starfleet. We are taking this ship, her crew, and her cargo.
Azura and her crew are under Starfleet's protection.
Attempting to get a transporter lock on Captain Brott, sir. Boosting containment. We have her, Captain.
You saved my crew. I'll tell you whatever I can. We have been having trouble with the warp core for a few days. I was hoping I could make it to the closest starbase, but when the containment field started to collapse, I used every bit of power we had to help stabilize it. The minute I rerouted power from the shields to the containment field, the Orions were there. For all I know, they detected I was in trouble and were waiting for the right time to pounce. You saved my crew. I'll go back to Belarus for a few weeks, I suppose. I have enough latinum saved up to get me back on my feet. As soon as I can get another ship, I'll be doing transport runs again. I have customers waiting. You saved my crew. I'll tell you whatever I can.
Computer, turn on Larry's room.
Okay.
There's thieves, pirates, and a whole lot of trouble if you ask me. Raiders have always been a danger to ships like mine, but the problem has gotten worse since the Orions allied with the Klingons. Now they think they can do anything to anyone. Someone needs to put a stop to these raids. You saved my crew. I'll...
Well done. You saved that crew just in time.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Just earned your first skill points. Click here to learn more. Skills will increase your effect. Select for unlock.
Starfleet has lost contact with the Federation's science station in the Kasei system, because all communications from Kasei 2 must be boosted by a satellite that compensates for Metreon isotopes prevalent in the system. It may be that the communications array is in need of repair. Please make the necessary repairs to the communications array and re-establish contact with the science station.
I like the idea of critical. I mean, reputation stuff yet. Wait. Cannon, huh? I have a better torpedo launcher. It only does barely more damage. I think we'll just stick with the one we have. Warp core though. Okay. Shield array will definitely take. Pretty big bank, pretty big inventory of capabilities. Gold. I'd say. Woo, warp 5.56. We're getting somewhere now, boys and girls.
Hidden dangers lurk in space, and the threat of Klingon attack has made even the most stout-hearted reconsider their choice to travel throughout the stars. A last-ditch effort to find a common ground could end this conflict, but there are many who oppose peace.
Just cruising out here through deep space. A long flight at warp 5. 5.56. Don't want to come in at full impulse against the Gorn. Sunday's been kind of a flop day.
The Gorn. They just stormed in and started shooting. Not everyone. There are several members of our team still unaccounted for. Please, you must find them. The Gorn destroyed our automated fire suppression system in the initial attack. You will find fire suppression devices on the walls that you can use to fight the fires. I'm coming with you, Captain. There's too much at stake, and I know this project.
Well, why are we glitching?
The Klingon invasion was a blow to Gorn self-determination and identity.
Causing weird graphical bugs. I don't know if it's fire. Oh, it's fire. That was not what I wanted to do at all. Seems to be the fire. Every time I put a fire out, it stops. Unless I'm looking in the direction of one.
These kinds of raids are the Gorn's attempt to reclaim their identity through their history. Look at all this damage. We'd have helped if the Gorn had just asked. I guess when one of your leaders turns out to be a shapeshifter, it damages your sense of trust.
Oh, such a delayed flip. Only required to put out 6 of the fires, but Jesus. This glitchiness only put them all out. They still found this last scientist. There. Skip one. I intend to put them all out. Not 100% sure, but I think there's an accolade involved in that. Extinguish all the flames.
There's another research team on Kasei 4, involved in a dig at a promising site. Given what the Gorn have done here, I'd imagine that team is in trouble. Captain, we have to check on them. If the Gorn have taken over the dig site, the researchers could be captives. Or worse.
That's it. I gotta put out all your fires. Also, there's a leak. Another fire somewhere. Must put out all the fire. Extinguish all the fire. Okay. Are there no more fires? Why is this glitched out?
There's another research team.
fuck that thing. Yeah, Will Wheaton was on the loading screen. The new update has him playing the role of Emperor Will Wheaton of the Mirror Universe.
This is the dig site that our team was working on. They set up several shield generators to help protect the most important artifacts from further damage. There's a small encampment under the shield dome. The Gorn probably came in and took over everything. If we disable the shield generators, we may be able to get inside and rescue the other archaeologists. Look up. You can see the shield generator beams. We can follow those to find the controllers and turn off the system.
Short work of those guys. Yeah.
The team here found remnants of a precursor civilization that may be a relative of the Gorn.
Shield power is dropping! What is going on?
Our understanding of Gorn evolution is woefully inadequate. Are they even offspring of the Preservers? The Gorn territorial claims aren't entirely without merit, but they would displace billions of people. A diplomatic solution could help to save Gorn heritage without disrupting Federation colonies.
So proud of him. No, I guarantee you, if I end up getting to the episode where he's in it, it's going to be impossible for me to not, the first time he starts talking, go, "Shut up, Wesley." How the hell did I get stuck under a big leaf? Yeah, I poked my head in your room earlier, and you were sound asleep. I was like, all right, I'll just leave him alone.
More fluctuations! Increase the power to the shields! The protective shields are down! Incompetent fools! to beam up!
There's no sign of the other team. The Gorn must be holding them captive elsewhere.
Again, Sinead. I forgot I was gonna have Twitch up so that I could see the notifications of when the ads were coming. Is the ad over yet? Should have only been like a minute and a half. Should have started at like an hour and 30 in. Oh, okay.
You are meddling in affairs you do not understand. This system was the home of our ancestors. It belongs to the Gorn by ties of blood and conquest.
Hey, look. His name is Captain Snake. He's a snake.
We will not allow grave robbers and thieves to desecrate hallowed ground without punishment. Prepare for death.
Only one that's gonna die here is you, sir. I guess I didn't kill him. Looks like my wonder. Yeah, kind of does, doesn't he?
If the archaeological sites in the Kasei system really are from a Proto-Gorn culture, we will have to weigh carefully the knowledge we gain versus what the Gorn claim to be their own history. The Federation Science Council has a lot to consider. For now, though, I'm glad the researchers are safe. Good work.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
This is the USS Odessa.
Commander Burgess, Starfleet Intelligence. There's something I'd like you to look into. It could change the course of the war in our favor. We have intel suggesting that the Klingons are operating a secret weapons facility in the Hiromi cluster. We also believe the base is under the command of Ambassador Bavat, a controversial figure in Klingon politics. I'd like you to get to the truth of the matter, and soon. To that end, I'm sending one of my top agents to join you on the mission. I think you'll find Lieutenant Van Zyl to be a very capable officer. Don't hesitate to seek her counsel in the field. Proceed to the Briar Patch and find out what the Klingons are up to. If If there are any weapons there, you are to deactivate or destroy them. And should you encounter the ambassador, do bring him in. I'd like a word.
Working for Section 31.
Admiral Quinn says you're the right officer for this job.
Yeah, well, Admiral Quinn says a lot of things. You have an upgraded phaser. And you can have this phaser rifle. And both of you have some body armor. I don't know. That item does not go there. Okay. Fine. If you go to your display settings, you can change the order of the monitors so that it does what it's supposed to. That way you don't have to deal with that headache. USS Odessa. Here's another cannon. Now I just need a turret for the aft, and that'll be better than running torpedoes. Mostly all damage. Suppressive fire. I don't think I care for flying dropkick. I'm not building for melee. I'm building for energy weapon damage. Probably wouldn't hurt for me to put some of these like hypo sprays and stuff in my inventory. I feel like it's fitting for the USS Odessa to have cannons. since against several Klingon battle groups, they appear to be placing self-replicating disruptive cannon turrets in space. And now, our asteroid belt is testing Klingon defenses. Alright. Target this mystery on gas and blast it before we get too close.
Thank you. These Klingons have had me designing weapons for them at Disruptor Point. The scientists who finished their research are taken away. We are the only two left.
I'd be happy to tell you what I know, but ask fast. I'm going to the shuttle bay and getting out of here. I'm an independent researcher. Word got out that an interested party was paying a lot of latinum for simple projects. It sounded like a good deal. Then I got here, found out the Klingons were my new employers, and the good deal was work or die. I should have known better. There used to be about 20 of us working on various projects. As people completed their work, they would disappear. I heard one of the Klingons say that my time was up. You got here just in time. Vought is the one running this whole operation. I overheard him say he's keeping the Klingon Empire strong by prolonging the war with the Federation. He thinks that unless the Klingons have an enemy on which to focus their energies, they'll fight amongst themselves and tear the Empire apart. I kind of hope he's right. He hasn't let much information slip, but I know that he found some sort of device abandoned in deep space. He wants to use it in an attack so horrible, the people of the Federation will demand that Starfleet take revenge. The fighting will continue for years. The Klingons are planning something big. They have been forcing us to design weapons. They want improved disruptors and torpedoes for their ships. But some of their demands have been very specific. They want a weapon that can punch through solid neutronium, which is impossible. And they keep talking about torpedoes with payloads big enough to destroy a small planet. There are prototypes of some of the new weapons in the laboratory here, as well as schematics on the base computers. If I were you, I'd destroy the prototypes and the schematics. Neither side needs that kind of destructive power.
I don't really trust you either. You're Section 31. Computer. I need stuff. totally need that information. Might as well take a chance to scan these boron particles while I'm at it.
Face to face at last with one of the Federation's greatest officers. I've read much about you, though I'm not as impressed as our intelligence agents are. After all, you were rather easily led to this system by a few well-placed pieces of bait. I've had pet dogs with more sense. I have everything I need from the research station, but I must say, humiliating a Federation war criminal is, as the humans say, an added bonus. Try to stop us if you must. However, I won't think poorly of you if you warp back to Earth with your tail between your legs, there to whimper at your master's feet. You have lost this day. Victory is mine, and mine alone. Kapla!
I've read the after-action report filed by Lieutenant Van Zyl. Pity we weren't able to apprehend Bavat, but I'm glad we shot that weapons facility down. Nicely done. As for that weapons research the Klingons were conducting, Starfleet has some of our best people analyzing the data you recovered. We'll find out what Bavat and his people were doing there soon enough. There's a lot more intel to analyze, and I suspect we'll be working again soon. Klingons don't tend to think small, and we'll need the best we can get to deal with Bavat and his... Admiral Quinn says you're the right officer for this job.
Starfleet intelligence needs your help.
That one phaser cannon will benefit from that.
Admiral Quinn says you're...
Of course, I'm on the wrong side of this star.
We're counting on you. Whatever you need, sir.
How can I help?
Just gonna beam in and out, huh?
Your order, sir. Whatever you need, sir.
Captain's personal log. I have been betrayed by my first officer, a man I considered my friend, Kavok. Why? He and a group of traitors tried to take the ship. Kavok is the only survivor. There is also evidence that Kavok sent a coded message to Federation space. I do not understand why a warrior I have trusted with my life would do this. He tried to explain, but I do not need to listen to the words of a traitor. Let him rot in the brig. Ambassador Bavat has ordered me to bring him to the Imaga system for questioning. Kavok will die screaming. It is not an honorable death, but it is the one Kavok deserves.
You are my enemy, but today you are my only hope. I will redeem my honor! When my plan to take the Targ was discovered, I knew I had to act quickly. Bavat has much more than the experimental weapons from the base in the Briar Patch. He has a planet killer, a ship of such destructive power that nothing can stand against it. He intends to use this doomsday machine to attack Federation worlds. I find myself in a strange place. To regain my honor, I must join forces with my enemy. I sent a coded message to the Sol system and hoped that the right person would hear it. Do you have more questions? It was a floating hulk deep in the Ta'ang Nebula. Ships from his house searched for months before they found it. Bavat claims to have knowledge of the future. He says that is why he knew the planet killer would be found in the nebula. Its location was forecast. I do not know if this is true. If our actions cannot change our path, then are we imprisoned by fate? Was I destined to lose my honor and betray my captain? Do you have more questions? So he claims. I was once one of Bavat's most valued officers, and he told me much of his plans. Bavat said that centuries ago, there was a temporal Cold War. Factions from the future manipulated people in their past like pieces in a Klinjar game, each trying to change history for their own ends. Agents from one of these future factions, the Nakul, came to the Klingon Empire in the 22nd century. They tried to gain my people's loyalty by revealing much of what was to come. My ancestors listened and recorded all that they were told. Then they spat in the Nakul's faces and sent them back to their own time empty-handed. Even then, we would never be willing slaves. Since then, the knowledge that the Nakul offered in trade for servitude has been preserved by a small cabal of Klingons. This organization moved from the shadows, using what they knew, what was forecast, to guide the future of the Empire. Bavat is the last. He has no sons, and trusts no one. When he dies, all that came from the Nakul dies with him. Do you have more questions? Help me. Repair this ship and we will fly it to Imaga together. Then we can disable the energy drain so your fleet can enter. With your help, we can destroy the Doomsday Machine and end the threat to your Federation.
How can I help you?
Food plan.
Do what you think is best. It's risky, but Kavok may be our best chance
Jason
to
was
stop
actually talking
Bavat
about,
and this planet killer.
whenever he
I'm
gets
notifying
off, he
all
was gonna
available
call
ships to change
call me,
course for Imaga.
and
Once
we
the
could,
energy drain is taken care of, they'll move in to support you. I don't need to tell you how important it is to stop
We
the
could
Doomsday
get
Machine
together and
before Bavat can use it to attack populated worlds. Millions of people are relying on you to save them.
He wants to try
I
Lone
know
Star
you can do
Steakhouse.
it. Good luck.
Yes, Captain? Understood. I'll join you shortly.
I'm monitoring communications from the planet. They're not calling for ships, so either they haven't noticed us, or they think we're supposed to be here. We're safe for now, but that could change. We need to scan one of the generators maintaining the energy drain to get all the information I need to finish a new command program. Be careful. Bavat trusts no one, not even his own men. He may have defenses in this system even I don't know about.
Drones? Ah! Bavat must have upgraded the security. Scanning the generators now. I have the data. We will need to load the control program into all 3 generators. After that, we can change the command codes from a terminal on the planet's surface.
The generators are under our control now, but your ships won't be safe until we lock Bavat and his forces out of the command consoles. I've equipped your away team with holo projectors, and they're ready for the mission. And Captain, remember that you're a Klingon now. Try not to look too out of place.
The objective here is simple. Find a control console and change the command codes. Then Bavat won't be able to stop us from shutting down the energy drain. There are 2 consoles. The Alpha console is staffed by an officer who might be willing to negotiate. The Beta console, let's just say that Commander Talk prefers fighting to talking. The soldiers here shouldn't challenge you. But be careful of the TARs. The holo emitters won't fool them. I have another task to complete. Meet me back here when you are done with the command codes.
I'll be right back. Alright. So let's finish what we started here, and then I think I'm gonna call Star Trek Sunday. See if we can go this way to avoid parts. It's gonna be too steep, isn't it? Yeah, maybe if we go at an angle, maybe? Maybe? No. See, maybe I can transition. Alright. Guess we're going the long way. And commercial break. Of course, my phone's ringing again. Hello? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, I only have a single screen, so I have to play the guessing game when I hear that sound.
So I'm joining Discord early, but I'm finishing this mission before I switch games.
Fair enough.
Jason just called me and he said that he's gonna just stop somewhere and get something, but he'll let me know where he's stopping so we can tell him what we want.
Alright.
Where?
Direction by the lake.
He hasn't said where he's stopping yet. He's gonna.
Alright. Well, we found one of those spitter bugs.
Oh yeah?
Oh, it's over... like, this direction where I'm
Where are y'all shooting at?
It's down there, in that little behind the trees.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Alien bug.
Yeah, I'm out of sniper ammo where I would find it. That thing's gonna spit, and I'm gonna die, because I'll be in range.
What the heck?
So, you good there?
Yeah, just somebody walked too close to a thing and got me into a fight. The mission's called In Plain Sight, and kind of like I'm using a hollow emitter to make my crew. Why are you flipping? To look like Klingons, and the thing was like try to avoid targs, which are like their big dog things, because they won't be fooled. Yeah, because they won't be fooled. And we're just walking along, and I'm like making sure I'm pretty far away from targs, and all of a sudden I hear shooting behind me, and my bridge officers are shooting targs. Really?
Captain, I've been monitoring your progress from the ship. You are very close to one of the control consoles. There are Klingons where you need to go.
I picked up some more minigun ammo, apparently.
Wow.
I still had a marker set for where Purple Rain was.
Yeah.
I saw large wreckage. Yeah, I could just see it in the distance. It said Purple Rain was like way the fuck over there. I was like, why is it?
And you're like, no, it's here.
So that's not right.
Oh, you might want to get that glow bug thing. If it dropped the glow bug sack thing, you might want to bring that back before it degrades. Because those are
yeah, it's already in the fridge.
Oh,
I see your mission was successful. Excellent. Mine was as well. I have smashed the device that Pavak used to control his doomsday machine. The planet killer is now as dangerous to him and his
On
ships
the road
as to
again.
anyone else. You cannot control the storm, Captain.
Can't wait to get
If
back
you try,
on the road again.
It will consume you. Meet me back at the ship. There is still more to
What was
do
it?
before this
I was talking to Larry the other day about the whole theory on what story Donkey is from on Shrek.
Uh-huh.
With it being that he's from Pinocchio.
Is he?
It's never been confirmed, but if you look at Pinocchio's story and think about the boys who became donkeys because of breaking all the rules and everything, running away from home, it's pointed out a couple of times that it's like, well, Donkey's not from anything. It's just a talking donkey. It's like, he's not like Shrek, who's an ogre, which is in a lot of fairy tales, or any of the other fairy tale beings that were turned in. And then someone points out that there's a lot of time where he references like how you can't feel his toes or stuff like that, and it's like it's completely possible that he was human at one point, was one of the boys in Pinocchio, and that's why he acts as human as he does.
They're like, you ain't got no toes, and he's like, I used to.
So it's a fan theory, but
it's just a theory.
A film theory. But it's like that's actually a really interesting theory, though, because it really does fit.
Yeah. The world may never know.
You stumbled into my trap in the
And for all we know, they could confirm it, but just be like, huh, why didn't we think of that?
And here you are
Yeah.
again, luring
Like
Starfleet ships
a lot of
to
other
my
stuff does.
testing
I just got 3
grounds.
military
The
scrap out of that
doomsday
copper
machine
rubble.
will destroy them. It will create glorious.
Yeah, I played a little bit on a single player world with without all the star salvage stuff, and I was so lost.
No! I will not allow
Like straight up just getting ore and out of the copper and stuff.
We face our enemies as
But
warriors, Bhavat.
I'm guessing I won't be able to find a bunch of crash ships or anything that common like on here.
No innocents. There are
I
only the
figured.
strong and the weak.
Are you strong enough?
Because the only thing I could find were just a shit ton of ruins everywhere.
Yeah.
The planet
Like,
killer.
there is a
No
small hover vessel
This isn't
that you're
over.
scripted to find, and then there's the UCH Dart that I think you're also scripted to find as part of the story missions. That's an SV.
Yeah.
But past that, you're supposed to build your own, and/or spawn them in from the factory, which is what Larry and I do, because the factory ships look way better than what we build.
Yeah.
I would have a lot of fun building them. It'd be like playing Kingdom Hearts all over again.
Well,
of course, I eventually found out that there's a serious bug you could do on Kingdom Hearts with their ships.
Yeah.
Whenever you build your own gimmick ship, if you make it like, what is it? All opponents are set to fire at your center. So you could make a ship that had no center. It was like a giant floating donut. And you would hit perfect on every mission. You would never have to waste points on shields or anything.
Damn.
Because it was all set to just hit you dead center every time. So,
there was a feature like that in any of the Kingdom Hearts games.
Yep. Gummy ships, you got fly through gummy space from planet to planet, from world to world, you know. And as you fly from world to world, you get to build your own ships, fly them around, do little side missions.
Planet killer is here. Maybe it has a weakness that we haven't found yet. We need to run a scan. Go
Guess
to the
one of the days
navigation.
you guys are in town,
That should be
if we
close.
decide to do the Reforged Eden stuff, we can do some building before we play. Because we can go into creative mode, make a ship, and then save the blueprint.
Yeah.
And then when we actually load into the server, you can set that blueprint in your blueprint factory and put the resources in to build it. And then you can spawn that ship in without having to build it block by block every time.
Nice. Larry said we can't cancel D&D though. I was very sad.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we were trying to meet Pathfinder?
Yes.
Structural integrity holding.
Where were you wanting to
Shook
cancel
up, but
Pathfinder?
we'll be okay.
Because Claudia decided it was smart to share with us
There's an unauthorized shuttle launch.
an event going on in Grand Prairie that is nothing but Asian
Hail
stuff
coming in,
and
sir.
anime.
I'll put it on the main screen.
Some giant anime event that's being done in Grand Prairie for the 28th and the 29th.
Kavalk, turn that shuttle
Too bad.
around. You'll be killed.
My life is of no consequence.
Like Claudia sent him the thing, and we was reading it out. I was like, oh, so we're not doing Pathfinder this month. Cool.
Destroying this
They
abomination
said, no, we're still doing
is
it.
the
We're not
only
canceling.
way
I was like,
to redeem myself.
but
Farewell.
anime event in Grand Prairie.
I mean, tempting, but hell, at this point, I'm not going on my vacation. If I don't, I'm gonna fucking riot, but, you know.
I actually saw a thing about that yesterday. It was a TikTok, a guy doing a skit where he was put in for PTO like 2-3 months ahead of time. And his boss tried telling him, no, you're not going to be able to do that because we think this person wanted it off as well for like a day or two, so you're just going to have to stay that whole time. And
Significant damage
he's like,
to the
no,
doomsday machine,
I'm
sir.
telling you, I'm not going to be here that week. Like,
Captain,
it's
we
as simple
still
as
have
that.
propane torpedoes.
Was
They
it the
might
guy
be
that
enough
uses
to
the funny
finish the
filter
job.
that makes your
The
face
machine's
basically
hull
eyes
is
and a
solid
mouth?
neutronium, so
No.
targeting it won't
No.
help.
Okay.
We'll need to fly in
Because
front
he
of
has
the
one
doomsday
kind of
machine
like that.
and launch the
Where
torpedoes down
like,
that
he puts in
thing's
for
throat.
vacation,
The fleet
Yeah.
will be here to
He's
help
like,
distract it.
well,
but
I don't think we're gonna be able
we
to
need
do
be
this. And the
careful.
guy's like, no, I don't think
We're
you
in front of it when
understand.
it fires its
I phrased
anti-proton
it
beam.
as a
We won't
request,
fare
as a
any better
professional
than that moon
courtesy,
did.
but what I'm actually telling you is that I will not fucking be here.
Yep. But the comments were so split down the center between workers and even some managers who understand you need to respect your workers, which apparently those things do exist.
Yeah, they do.
But and just employees or employers who are like way over their heads on how important they are. Like, it's like
the problem is everybody wants it to be one extreme or the other.
Yeah.
When really the correct path is somewhere in the middle. Like, yes, your employer should respect you what you're trying to do, but at the same time, the workers should respect the fact that they are literally selling their employer their time. Like, that's the entire basis of employment, is your employer is buying your time.
Yeah. Which I completely agree with, but it was a matter of there was a lot of the employers on there that were like, no, you're easily replaceable. If you decide you want to take a week off, we're just going to give you the week off and every week after that, too. It's like, that's kind of fucked.
I mean, there are times when that probably is the appropriate response, but those times are not literally every time.
Yeah. There's just too many employers that are out there that they have the mindset of, no, I don't want you to have that week off or something, and it's like, I don't think you need that time off, so we're just not going to give it to you.
But I've about had it with my boss employer. It's about to be either he goes or I go. If I go, I'm doing my damage to take them with me. It's bullshit.
Are air brakes worth trying to take?
Pretty sure that's a type of protection, actually.
Okay.
So I would salvage those as opposed to,
Same with intakes, I'm guessing. I just found a wrecked junk vessel that's got like nothing to it. It's just run down. Yeah, so I was like, I'll just go ahead and salvage it because there's no core, no thrusters, it's got nothing.
Speaking of blocks, I queued up 20 more small single blocks so that we can try to finish patching up the rest of the window. Because that was the problem, I ran out of blocks. That was the mission.
Huh?
How is your mission?
Almost over. I guess all the Klingons
Captain,
walked out after we
Commander
destroyed the
Burgess
Doomsday
is patching
Machine.
a subspace signal through to us.
Huzzah.
The message is from Kronos, sir.
There's Star Trek
Routing to the
8.
main view screen now.
Captain,
I was watching
Captain Person and the crew of the USS Odessa.
That you played a vital role.
I was sitting in his stream earlier and hit a loading screen and I just saw Will Wheaton and I was like, wait a minute.
Immediately.
That's
I would
about right.
not want to have to escalate this.
Apparently
into
he's an
something that
emperor
we
now.
Both regret. The battle is over.
It's like, good.
We do not need to
Will
begin
deserves it.
another.
It might be best to do
Don't
what he
ask
asks,
him
Captain.
to roll for
The
prosperity,
fleet's in no
please.
condition
Love
for a
everything.
prolonged fight, sir.
Don't
And
ask him to
honestly,
roll for
there's not much
anything.
about the bird of prey
Should ask me to roll before
that
you ask
Starfleet
him to.
Intelligence doesn't know already. We did what we came here to do. Let the Klingons have their little victory.
I'm less likely to
and the
screw
fleet
everyone
can
over.
take you and your crew back to your ship. The important thing is that the
That's
Doomsday
pretty
Machine
bad.
was destroyed.
That's right.
I'm sure Commander Burgess will want to congratulate you for a job well done.
Oh, I finally found a gun on this thing.
Nice, nice.
Just a Gatling gun that was like underneath the cockpit, like you could barely see it.
Well, that's pretty good.
It's like, good. Will deserves it. 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 It's like, good. Will deserves it.
Kvolk's loss is unfortunate, but he did what he believed he had to do. In the
Yeah,
end,
it's
he
missing
died with honor.
so much
Fortunately,
stuff,
you
and
were
it's
able to destroy
looks
the
like most of the
doomsday
metal is
device
all
and end
damaged
the threat
anyway.
of
I'm like
Kvolk's weapons
barely
programs.
tapping it before
You
it's
probably
destroyed.
haven't seen the last of him, but at
So-
least now he's disarmed.
This ship
At
was
least as
definitely
much as
not
any Klingon, that is.
savable.
And don't worry about having to return the IKS Targ to the Klingons.
That is
I don't believe that there's much about that class of bird of prey that Starfleet intelligence doesn't already know. If getting the ship back lets the Klingons think they won a small victory, I don't mind, and you shouldn't either.
Like, I'm looking
Very
at
few
steel blocks
captains
that I
can say
hit
they
once,
faced a
and as
threat
soon as
like
the
you did
laser
today
touches
and
it,
lived
it's
to
gone.
tell the tale. Impressive work.
Alright, I got it all.
Nice.
Did get a bunch of motors and stuff out of it. Got 5 motors, 9 military scrap. Got 32 bullet casings on me. 21 mechanical components, 11 nanotubes, 4 engineering components, 5 engineering scrap. Some coolant, 6 Sathium plates, some glass plates. 50 electronics, 165 steel plates, 10 optical fibers.
Yeah.
So I picked up a good bit. I'm checking a couple of these other junk cover vessels that are out here.
Alright, guys. I'm gonna let you two help me pick here.
Okay.
Alright.
We're listening.
Alright, well, I have choices between tactical officer, science officer, and engineering officer candidates. I'm trying to decide which one I want.
I am not the one to ask that.
I mean, are you talking like as a companion or?
No, as an officer. But I think I might have already decided on which one I wanted now, actually.
Well, then don't ask us if you've already decided.
Well, after reading what their abilities are, one of them makes the most sense for me. Because the tactical officer, because I'm running cannons instead of beams, and the tactical officer has abilities that improve cannon. Have a cannon rapid fire and cannon scatter volley. So rapid fire cannons or shotgun cannons.
I just came up on something interesting, at least.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
There's like 10 salvage drones around the tiniest little hover vessel. And I just had a ripper dog just appear out of the grass near it.
Interesting.
But yeah, there's 6. There's less than 10, but
I mean, that's
there's
still a lot.
There's just 6 salvage drones just hovering around this little...
Just chilling.
It looks like that was supposed to be a core at one point. It's got a large generator. A medium thruster.
Is it
2
like
medium
red?
thrusters. No, it's just bread.
Red. Damn, you're not streaming. I can't pull that up to check it.
You've done well. And while there are still issues with the Klingon front,
4 Perthing scrap sprouts, 3 large eggplant sprouts, 12 silicone ore.
Nice.
That was in the harvest box.
That's a pretty good haul.
Got some hover engines on the bottom. It's missing 1. Or no, it's missing 2 hover 1x1. But it's got like the bottom left corner and the top right corner, so they balanced out a little bit.
Should
Got
it be the worst to limp home?
It's got a drill module.
I want to leave to go look at it, but also...
It's got 2 drill modules.
Actually, could you mark that? I feel like we're going to get attacked soon. Is it still saying less than a day? and nightfall is in 1:40. So I just have that feeling that the Zeraxians.
I got a feeling. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm still very exhausted and feeling fatigued, so I was like, I'm not even gonna try to stream tonight. I don't want to have to keep looking back and forth, trying to check everything. And
yeah, I mean that has to get exhausting. So I do not blame you there one bit. Hey, some more copper.
I don't think this ship is salvageable. I don't think it's one we can limp back because it's missing about 1/4 of its front end.
It might be a good one to take apart, though.
Yeah, I just don't have a core or anything on me.
Yeah, so I said to mark it for later. We can go back when we have to do.
It's actually just directly north of us.
Oh, cool. That works.
Like,
gotta remember to go get it then.
Like I am. So where's Outpost Alpha? I am 973 meters north.
So just shy of a kilometer. Nice. That's not even that far.
Okay. I've completed that mission.
More copper, yay! Oh, fucking spiders, bastards!
I'm just
Time
gonna
for shit.
end Star Trek Online. I think I should probably just end the stream, just play for fun tonight.
Sounds good.
So, nobody watching on YouTube. Says one person on Twitch. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good night, and we'll be back. Either Tuesday or Wednesday, one of the two. Unless I decide to do a random bonus stream. That's neither here nor there.